Good Monday morning, my lovelies. This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot, and this is your past, present, future reading. So we're going to do these readings in 3 separate videos. This is the past. This is what's been holding you back from moving forward. This is the things that we need to clear, that we need to understand, that we need to walk away from, that we need to separate ourselves from. The underlying issues of what may be holding you back from your greatness and your power. So we're going to start with the Energy Oracle. And when we separate the cards, we have the Thinking Man and the Caring Connection. So I kind of get a sense that there may have been a relationship in your past that there may have been a lot of overthinking going on. Someone who got gun shy, was afraid, didn't want to commit, strung the relationship on for quite some time and just didn't want to, I think there was love there, and I think there was a sense of commitment there, but I also think that when somebody who loves the thought of being in love gets into relationships and then it gets kind of stagnant or sedentary, or what's the word, complacent, predictable is the word. They start maybe overthinking things and then start sabotaging the relationship. And I think that may be perhaps what is holding you back from moving forward in a future relationship. So let's see what other cards the Energy Oracle brings to us. So we have the card of the 5th chakra, Archangel Michael, and appreciation. So in this relationship, you probably weren't able to speak your truth, to be open and to be honest about how you felt. And I think that the other person was a person that if you were open and honest about how you felt, that they it was a taking it personal kind of thing, and it was always about them. And I also don't think you felt appreciated or recognized or realized or taken seriously. And I think that when you approached this other person about that, or if you were able to get a word in edgewise, that it was all in your head. It was all, you're making this up, or they just felt like they weren't able to make you happy, satisfy you, give you what you needed, and so they ghosted, gone, overthought. Yeah, so I think that what is holding you back in the past, or what is holding you back from a great future, is this relationship, is this burden that you carry around, thinking that it was your fault, asking yourself why, what happened, because we were so good together, because we were quote unquote soulmates, or what is that other thing that people talk about, soulmates, twin flames, and the lack of commitment that they were able to give, and the lack of individuality and appreciation you felt. And by trying to speak to them, or trying to be vocal, or expressing yourself, just made them feel worthless. Not your fault. It wasn't about you. It was about them. That part anyway. So yes, this is the underlying. So let's look at our tarot and see what our cards say. So the Queen of Swords. So at one point in time in this relationship, you made this command decision to kind of move forward and to get just bounce or get out, or make the command decision to speak your truth, or make the command decision to say how you felt. And for this other person, your partner, significant other, husband, wife, whatever, just kind of helping them, maybe just kind of helping them recognize and realize that, there's something wrong here, and if we don't talk about it, then I don't I don't feel that it has sustainability. And to them, that meant they weren't doing their job as a partner or husband or wife or whatever. So, you know, it's easier to just leave than face the problem. So let's see what else we have. And it looks like you were ready. You were ready to, you know, plant seeds, lay down roots, be in it for the long term. Look at this. I mean, you're just this wonderful manifester. I mean, look at all of this. So it's like you were in it for the long term. You were in it. You were bringing balance. You were bringing spirituality. You were bringing peace. You were bringing stability. You were bringing all of these things to the table. And it almost felt like every time you brought something in new and every time you brought something in different, it almost made them feel inadequate. And instead of you recognizing that, again, not your fault, instead of you recognizing that, you blinded yourself to it. It was like this, this self-unrealization of everything that was going on. And even though you tried to make it work, even though you tried to bring balance to it, harmony to it, happiness to it, abundance to it, prosperity to it, love to it, money to it, it just wasn't there. It was a very difficult relationship, a very difficult transition or transformation that you had to make in order to keep them feeling as if whatever they were doing was right. There was possibly a move, possibly an opportunity somewhere else, maybe for them, and they took it and poof, gone. So it seems like that there was a relationship in the past that you still hold on to, that you still linger, you still allow that essence or that energy to linger, which is why you may be having a hard time getting into this Empress energy and this High Priestess energy and this transformation energy and this Temperance energy today, in this moment, right now. So I think this is just guiding you to recognize that relationship for what it was and let it go. There isn't anything that you can do when a person has their mindset on leaving. There isn't anything that you can do when a person has their mindset on feeling so inadequate that they no longer feel that they contribute anything to the relationship. Now, this could be you who left or them who left, but once and for some people it's weird, because instead of appreciating everything that somebody brings to the table, they feel inadequate because they are not capable of bringing that High Priestess energy or that Temperance energy or that that Empress energy or that transformational energy, right? They are stuck, stagnant, comfortable, complacent. And then when all of these things, wonderful things, start happening with their partner, they get insecure, they get self-destructive. And then we blind ourselves to it because we see everything going great, but we don't know that they are feeling inadequate because you are bringing in all of this amazing opportunity, travel, getting accolades, you know, and perhaps maybe they found a way out, and or they were offered an opportunity that took them somewhere else and used that as an excuse to go. So let's see what our affirmation card is. So the affirmation card of the day is, my peace is protected. Is that 2 cards? And my energy flows abundantly. A deep reservoir of energy exists within you. When managed properly, your supply flows endlessly. Limit overexertion and prioritize rest and rejuvenation to function at your highest capacity. Draw upon your reserves as needed to take positive action and revitalize those around you. Imagine a bubble surrounding you. The bubble is a safe space, a consistent environment where you can maintain your peace, relax, your mind is clear and focused, accept the life of peace and serenity. So this is a must let go. Now stay in your power, right? Accept and absorb that Empress, that High Priestess, that Death, that Temperance energy, that Ace of Wands, that King of Pentacles, that Queen of Pentacles energy. You could have had a great thing. You could have had a great thing, but somebody decided that the other person was maybe bringing in too much. Isn't that weird that you would be in a relationship, and because someone is of higher status or someone is capable of bringing more into the relationship, you feel inadequate and you ghost the relationship or you leave because you feel that you're not contributing anything. It could be an excuse, or it could be exactly how they felt. Again, nothing to do with you. But if you would have stuck it out, if they would have stuck it out, if whomever would have stuck it out, this would have been a great relationship. That Queen and King of Pentacles would have conquered the world. But c'est la vie. So there you have it. If you chose the past, this is what is holding you back. This relationship. So I hope that helps. Talk soon.